Hey guys, my name is Kirsten Sherwood. I'm from Copper Kettle Co. in the Launch Brand Grow community, and today we're going to talk about evergreen email conversations and how to make an email funnel as easy as possible, as simple as possible, and as quick as possible. Let's jump right in. So to get right started, we're going to jump right into what even is an evergreen email conversation. And I want you guys to notice that I'm not saying funnels, I'm not saying sales mentality. This is about a conversation that you're literally having with your individual people on your list as a whole. You're talking to individual people within your tribe. So we're ditching the funnels idea, we're ditching the sales mentality and the icky feeling of an email funnel, and we're talking more about how to communicate and continue that conversation that you're already having with your people on Instagram and Facebook and all of that stuff. It doesn't have to be a huge time suck. And basically your email conversation and your email funnel should be just like chatting with a bestie. In the Launch Brand Grow community, we talk about copywriting. So if you aren't a part of that or haven't seen our Creative Brand Summit, make sure you go check those out because we get really deep into copywriting. So Instagram, it's the start, but it's not the magic. Only 3 to 5% of your followers actually see your posts, which again, if you have a whole bunch of followers, what is even the point if nobody's seeing it? They come to your Instagram account, but then what do? So they come in, they love all of your content, they love your photos, they follow you, but then they just you drop off the face of the earth. They never really see you again. They see you, they love you. You need to pull them in so that you're actually continuing that conversation and nurturing that relationship with those individual people. They're totally picking up on what you're putting down, but they don't want to bug you. Maybe they make it from your Instagram account to your website, but you don't have a way to connect them to your newsletter. They're not going to reach out and contact you because if they're not ready to book a service with you right now, they don't want to bother you. So we want to actually be able to connect with those people who are super, super into us and super interested in what we have to offer and even, just our personality and our brand. And to do that, we want to refer back to our email funnel. And don't you want to get to know your people? Your people are coming in. Again, they're loving what you have as far as content goes. We want to make sure that you're actually making that connection with them too. So the next thing is the welcome series. This is the very first part of your actual funnel. And we want to make sure that we're not weirdos. We don't want to be that person who jumps into the crowd of the conversation and says, hey, my name's Kirsten, this is what I do, this is my family, this is what are important to me, and all of this stuff. We want to actually make this an organic conversation. We want to start off the conversation with asking them questions about themselves because, again, they already know about you. They've stalked your About page. They've stalked your Instagram account. You have no idea who these people are, though. So ask about them. Ask, questions like, are you a photographer, like a fellow photographer, or are you a bride? Are you a fellow brand designer, or are you looking to get your branding done? Make sure you don't hog the conversation. A conversation is a two-way street. So again, they've already seen your About page and stuff. We want to ask about them. The welcome series is all about automation and tagging, figuring out who these people are, both on an individual personal level, but also in a way that allows you to know who you're helping and how you can help them on a personal level. So again, if you are somebody who targets or who works with both fellow photographers as maybe an educator or also brides as a photographer, you're going to have two different types of sequences for those two different types of people. So your nurture series is the next part. This is where you give quality education. It's around 3 to 4 emails, and it's specifically on education. There aren't any real sales pitches here. It's just about getting to know their pain points better and helping them, genuinely helping them with no expectations of getting something in return. Again, the way that you get people into these different nurture sequences is discovering in the welcome series who they are. Are they a bride or are they a photographer? Are they a fellow brand designer or are they somebody who's looking to buy your services? And then creating separate nurture series for those individual pain points. The sales series is the next part. And this is the one that's always so scary to everybody, but it doesn't have to be scary. First of all, you don't have to sell to everybody. If you find in your welcome sequence that there's somebody who really wouldn't benefit from your services whatsoever, you don't need to sell to them. They can skip this series. If you have people, though, who are fellow photographers who would really benefit from your photography course, then make sure to sell it to them. Make sure to let them know that this is here for them, that you've made it specifically for them, that you understand their pain points, and that you are here to help them with their business because ultimately that's what they're looking for. make sure in this series that you frame your series as having them be the hero of the story. And this dips back into copywriting a little bit, but ensuring that you're not talking all about me, or, you know, my product, my product, my product. It's about them. It's about what are the outcomes that they're going to get? What are the benefits that they're going to get? How are they going to feel after they're done with your product? And that is how we can create the sales situation without feeling salesy, without feeling like they're walking away thinking, ew, that was really icky. Lastly is your newsletter, and this is the forever after. These are your regular email series. So this is the kind of the thing that everybody feels like you need to start out with. They say, I don't want to do an email funnel or an email list because I don't know what to send to them. And everybody kind of thinks that you start off with your newsletter, whereas as we've discovered right now, we actually start off with our welcome series. So the newsletter is the thing that you send people to after they're all the way done through your evergreen email conversation. And now they're into the actual weekly or bi-weekly updates on what's going on. I know that this is one of those things that people are really afraid of, like, I don't have enough time to do this kind of stuff. So what I suggest doing is coming up with themes/templates for yourself. So maybe you do a monthly blog post roundup. Maybe you do monthly free resources. Maybe you do a monthly spotlight of like fellow entrepreneurs who you really admire, or people within your tribe, or a spotlight of a product or something like that. And then lastly, a monthly conversation starter, because again, we want to continue that back and forth conversation. We want to make sure that we're still asking them questions and not having it all be about me, my products, my services, etc. So if you want to find out more, make sure to join our mailing list to get the first dibs on our email series freebie. It's what's coming out, and we have a full visual flow of how your conversation can look, how to split it up from, like, you know, photographers and, if you're targeting photography clients and brides, how to split those up and how to have them each have their own nurture and sales sequences, etc. We also have a free month for you in the Launch Brand Grow community. And this is where we do all of our education stuff. We have workshops, we have challenges, we even have like a Launch Brand Grow magazine. We also have topics on copywriting, email funnels. We have a book club. We have all kinds of things. So make sure to come in, get your free month, no strings attached. Just use the link bit.ly/LBG free. Thank you guys so much. This was so much fun, and I'm so glad that I was able to share this with you. I'm really excited to connect. Also, make sure to check us out on Instagram at Copper Kettle Co. See you soon.